Hi everyone, this is Dr. Demchenko, a doctor of sports medicine and rehabilitation, a doctor of osteopathy, a chiropractor, and a neurologist vertebrologist. And today we're going to talk to you about the medial gluteal muscle. The thing is, this video is for my patients. I record videos for them on their own phones all the time, and I want to make it easier so they can just come to my channel and watch this video. Why do you need to exercise the gluteus medius muscle? This is a very important muscle in sports because it's responsible for stabilizing the knee joint, so that when you touch down, for example, in running, the knee doesn't go deep into the medial collapse and get damaged. In order to pump it, we will prepare for you 2 sets of exercises. 1 set of exercises for lucky people who have a rubber band, and for people who do not have a rubber band, but also want to restore their middle gluteus maximus. Olga, a yoga therapist and rehabilitator, will help me with this. Let's go. The middle gluteal muscle has several bundles, and therefore it is very important to train it in different modes and with different exercises. The first exercise we'll do is on the side. Lie on your side, place the rubber just above the knee joint, move the pelvis forward so that it is level with the knees. Next, keep your heels together and bring your upper leg up. Pull up as high as possible because the most productive activity of the middle gluteal muscle is in the last 15% of the leg lift. Repeat the exercise until you feel fatigue in the middle gluteal muscle area or a characteristic burning sensation. For the second exercise, lie on your back with your legs bent at the knee joints and the elastic band at the same level. Next, the pelvis is lifted with the simultaneous separation of the knees to the sides. The thing is, in this exercise, we also actively engage the greater gluteal muscle, the rear surface of the thigh, and the muscles of the lower back. At the end of the exercise, you can pause for 15-20 seconds in order to give a static load to the muscles. For the third exercise, stand on all fours with your feet shoulder-width apart. The rubber is also just above the knee joints. If your knee hurts when you support it, you can put something soft under it. Next, do a lateral abduction, up to 90 degrees if you can. It is very important when doing this exercise to make sure that you do not twist your entire lumbar spine and that you slowly bring the leg down rather than dropping it. Because the most valuable point of working the middle gluteus maximus in this exercise comes in the negative repetition when you slowly bring the leg down to the starting position. For the next exercise, place the resistance band at the bottom of your shins. Spread your feet a little wider than your shoulders to already involve the middle gluteus maximus muscles a little. Slightly bend your knees and take small incremental steps to the right and left, about 10 steps each way. 2-3 repetitions to make a total of 40 steps. If you do the exercise correctly and your rubber is matched correctly, about 40 steps should bring fatigue to the middle gluteal muscle area. The most common mistake is to take too many steps when the rubber relaxes completely in the intermediate phase. For the next exercise, leave the rubber in the same position and one leg remains planted. The other takes a step sideways with weight transfer and return. A step forward with a 45-degree turn of the foot and return, and a step backward with a 45-degree turn of the foot and weight transfer and return. Then change feet and replicate the same steps to the side and back. Forward 45-degree, weight transfer and back 45-degree, weight transfer and back. You can combine these 2 exercises in sets. For the next exercise, you may want to take 2 resistance bands to make the exercise heavier. Spread your legs a bit and spread your toes slightly outward. Next, perform a squat with the knees apart, knees going in the direction of the foot placement. The exercise should be done no lower than 90 degrees with a straight back. For the next exercise, lie on your side, with your supporting arm on your elbow, and make your elbow aligned vertically with your shoulder. Then bring your pelvis and knee in line. Straighten your upper leg at the knee joint and push with your lower leg, bringing your pelvis up to the highest point, and slowly lower yourself back down. This exercise actively engages the middle gluteus maximus on both the upper and lower legs. This is quite a high-impact strength exercise, so repeat it no more than 15 times. For the next exercise, stand sideways to the support and stand on one leg. The supporting leg is where the middle gluteus maximus will work to its maximum. Next, keeping your back and legs straight, tilt your body forward. From this position, twist your pelvis down and up to the maximum. The most productive work is at the lower and upper point. This is a composite exercise because it helps to both strengthen the middle gluteal muscle and stretch it at the lower point. If you find it difficult to do the exercise from this position, you can use a slightly different angle. For the next exercise, you will need to stand on a small elevation. In our case, a yoga brick. Again, this will work the middle gluteal muscle on the side of the supporting leg. With your hands on your pelvis, slowly lower your pelvis down and lift it up as far as possible. Make sure that the supporting leg does not bend at the knee joint. Once again, these exercises are most often needed by people who play sports and have the problem that their knee joint goes inward a lot when squatting or jumping or running. Repeat these exercises every day, choosing any 3 from this set. It is advisable to change the set of exercises slightly each day. Sometimes it takes 2, sometimes 3 weeks of exercises to see the effect, but these exercises are really effective. And if you are convinced of that, subscribe to our channel. With you were Vladimir and Olga. See you next time.